Medicaid, you got to be careful because a lot of MAGAs on Medicaid.
I don't know if you heard what he said under his breath. You got to be careful. Why? Because there's a lot of Trump voters on Medicaid. In fact, 71% of them are opposed to cutting Medicaid.
If you don't think so, you are dead wrong. Medicaid's going to be a complicated one. Just can't take a Medex to it, although I would love to.
He'd love to. You know how you can get rid of a lot of the fraud in Medicare? Is you let Medicare negotiate drug prices. So that's how corrupt our government is. Big Pharma got the federal government to pass a law making it illegal for Medicare to negotiate drug prices with Big Pharma. That's called fascism, when the corporation and the state merge to conspire against the citizen. That's what that is. But I don't hear anybody saying that. Why? Because they're bought by Big Pharma. That's why. So that'd be a real easy way. Isn't it weird that they didn't start at the Pentagon? Isn't that weird? Even though Donald Trump gave lip service to cutting the military budget by 50%. Is anybody even talking about closing some of our 800 By the way, there's more than 800. That's just the ones they tell you about. Is anybody talking about cutting those? That's how you know the people who scream the loudest about climate change are full of it too. The number one emitter of carbon, if you believe in carbon causing climate change, is the U.S. military. I would start with the negotiating drug prices, and then I would go to the Pentagon. If they started at the Pentagon and they cut a couple of $100 billion, closed, a couple of 100 military bases, I think people would be more willing to welcome painful cuts in other places.